What's going on, guys? It's Bougetta here, and I am finally doing a video on how to make a drift missile in CarX Drift Racing Online. A lot of you have been asking for me to make this video, and I finally found some free time to do it. I'm not very tired, so I'm actually in an up mood to do it, you know. It's a good vibe today, so we're just chilling, playing some CarX. But anyways, enough of that. Let's just get right into it. So you want to start off with, you know, the different colored bumpers, side skirts, quarter panels, doors, fenders, whatever you want. It's all up to you. And then me personally, I like to put a couple of vinyls across the body, so then when you layer over it with a different colored door, it just gives it that realistic sort of look, you know what I mean? But you don't have to put the vinyls, it's all up to you. It's just a personal preference. But I already did my different colored doors and whatnot, so we're just gonna show the layers. I believe this one's supposed to be black. Yes, it is. Now I know it looks stupid right now, but once I put the layers over top, it looks proper. So yeah, that's very simple. It only takes a couple of shapes to do this. For the side skirt, it literally just takes one, and then you just layer over it with a different colored door. But if you don't want to do a different colored door, you just layer over it with the body color. So that's pretty much it. You know, put a couple stickers on the doors or whatnot, wherever you want. It's all up to you. But I'm gonna get into the part that you guys all were asking for help with, and that's the scratches. Now there's a couple ways to do it. I can show you both, obviously. So the first one here, let's take this in for example. Say you want to put a scratch on the door, you know, from like rubbing with another car. You can put a white one, layer over it with black, and there's an ad for my music, fuck off. You want to layer over it with a black one, fuck me, why isn't this working? You want to make sure that the scratches are matte, and it's just simple as that. But the other way to do so, let me get that out of the way, you can put it as the same color as the body, or whatever body part you're working with, and go to saturation and just adjust it, and then it looks like a little light scratch, you know what I mean? But then if we go to the backside, and this is the part that you guys all really enjoy from doing wall taps, or as Gooseiest calls it, wall skids. Grab that, make sure it's matte, and then you double layer it. And when you see that you double layer it, it's like a thicker scratch. And then I do one more layer underneath, and just like that. Now that looks proper, right? And then for the lower part of the car, like the front bumper, the back bumper, the side skirt, you want to use, or at least I personally like to use these ones. I only like to use this one here and this one here. This one just looks like something dripping, which doesn't give it the scratchy look, and this one just doesn't look right to me personally. So what you want to do, you want to flip it, and you want to drag it out, and maybe put it to just a gray, and then it looks nice and simple. And then there's another trick. If you drag it, like make it thicker, then it looks like that, which I personally like doing, and it just looks nice and simple like that. And another thing I personally like to do, okay, so you see that my body is red, but what I used to actually paint the body, I just did two hexagons, one on the front, one on the back. So then when I go to body paint, like the actual body paint, I can show you. As you can see, it's just painting my mirrors and my roll cage and the part underneath the taillights. And the reason why I like to use black for the drift missiles is when you take off the taillights and you put scratches on the back. Give me a second. Where were we? I personally also like, I keep using the word personally a lot, I feel, but I really like to have, like, I'm saying like a lot too, god damn, I like to have each part of the body, like say if I'm doing scratches on the backside, I want to have all those scratches, like those layers with each other, and then the side with each other, and then like the front half with each other, so then they're not all over the place, and then it's just a pain in the ass to go through all your layers. But let's get back to what I was talking about. When you do scratches along the back side like this, let's do that. Do a layer underneath, put that under there. And I also enjoy using this one. And then just say that this side has been getting beaten up a lot. You put it black, do another layer, do one underneath. And remember to put your scratches as matte. And then it just gives it that look like the back end and the rear lights were smashed out, right? And it's just like a cool effect that I like to do. Let's actually delete that, and then, yeah, that looks stupid deleted, but yeah, that's how that works. And then I can also show you another trick that I like to use. It's kind of like with what I did with the door, but I like to personally use it on the back bumper since it always gets hit the most. Let's put it as the body color, put it to matte, and then just adjust the saturation, and now it just looks like the rear bumper has constantly been worn out from hitting and smacking off of things. It just gives it that cool effect. Maybe adjust the saturation a little bit to however faded look you want, and just like that, it looks pretty cool to me personally. And I can also show you guys how to do scratch. Yes, and I know it's showing over top of the bumper, so to prevent that, grab whatever stickers you used for a different colored bumper and put them above the rear scratches, because it does a stupid glitch where the rear scratches show up on the front bumper. But I'm not going to get into that because that's just a pain in the neck to go through all my layers. But I can show you how to do the scratches, or sorry, not scratches, the cracks and the zip ties. So normally for the cracks, I like to use this sticker and I double layer it and bring it over a bit so it looks like a thicker scratch and it stands out. And let's just give this that full look that I want to do, just to give you guys the idea of the drift missile. Put symmetry on and stretch it out, adjust it however you want. And now the front bumper looks like it's been smacking off of people's cars, and it just looks super dope. I personally like doing drift missile liveries over like the all-out drift car liveries, if you know what I'm talking about. I find that a lot more effort and detail goes into it, personally. Okay, now for zip ties, you can use pretty much any sticker you want as a zip tie, but for some reason I like to use this one. I really don't know why. And you just want to find where the bumper and the quarter panel or the fender meets, and try to make it a color that stands out. I guess we'll use green. You know, just do that. And then a lot of people also like to give it that duct tape look. I've never done it. I've always wanted to try it. And then boom, you have a zip tied on rear bumper. You can also do it on the front. You can do it on the side skirts. Yeah, man, this is honestly the easiest way to do a drift missile livery. It's not that hard. You get used to it after a while. It's all about the saturation and adjusting the darkness and the brightness to give it that realistic sort of look. I didn't really do a good job on the back, but I can show you an example with my bubblegum S13. Yeah, if you look at this one here, let's put it to the paint, and then you can see it has that look with the worn out bumper. It's got the scratches along the side. I like to put the white in the background so it gives it that realistic look. You got the cracks with the zip ties over it. Got the worn out side skirt. And then you got the smashed up front bumper with the cracks and the zip ties. Different colored fender with the scratches to give it that rubbing effect of the tire and the fender. You know, the scratches over the body stickers, and you put them as the body paint and adjust the saturation. It just gives it that super cool look. And that's honestly really the only tips and tricks I can give you that I'm aware of. I'm sure there's other ways to do it. A lot of people do it differently from me. But this is how I personally make drift missiles. And as you can see from my so-called iconic drift missile, you know, it just takes practice, and once you get the hang of it, it just comes naturally. But yeah, guys, that's really all I have for today. I hope this helped. I know the video and my descriptions and explanations kind of sucked, but I do hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are in the world. Keep drifting. I'll probably be streaming in the next couple of days, not even. Some Instagram posts are always up within a couple of days, so y'all better be following me on Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube channel, be liking my videos, share it with your friends. We want this community to keep growing. There's going to be a big CarX update shortly, new cars, new map, maybe a couple other things that we're not aware of. But yeah, you guys keep it real, have a great day or night, and I'll see you in the next one.